Yo guys, so today in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to take a low res sword and put it up to a higher res. Now this video should be a small video between my tie-dye pack release and my IRL base tour, or somewhere around there. I'm doing that because I need a little spacer between those two because I need to get everything set up for the IRL base tour. And yeah, so that's out of the way. Let's get started with how to turn a low res sword into a higher res. Now you can take any low res sword like 32, 16, although I don't recommend 16 by 16, like 32 by 32, all the way up to 128, 256, whatever. Just remember you're going to be turning it into a higher res, not a lower one. So before you do any of that, you gotta make sure that your sword isn't, I guess you can say, not fit for the job. So basically what I mean by this is, as you can see right here, all these pixels are kind of like in a straight line, and they're not like, they don't have giant steps in it like this. You don't want that. If you have like a high-res sword, I don't know, you'll be able to notice it. Like in this one, you can see it down here, where it's on the handle, and it's really spaced out, and they don't have any, like, they have these giant steps in it, and you don't want that. So you're just going to take whatever color it is, and then you take your line tool, turn off anti-aliasing, and then change your brush to size 1, and you're just going to, create lines to make those, to make them straight and not out of place anymore. And do it to the other side too, and boom, fixed. So yeah, that's how you do that and how you fix it, whatever, blah blah blah. So let's get on with how to actually do it now, after I got out of the way the problems and stuff. So first thing you're going to do is take your magic wand tool and select the entire outside of the sword and nothing about the sword that you are using. So like, if you have any floating parts or whatever, like to the side or whatever, you make sure that you're not selecting those. So everything on the outside of the sword you select, and then you press Control X to delete everything, and that deletes all the pixels that are like their opacity is really low or they're translucent. And if you need to choose more of the pixels that are more like this, I don't know if you guys can see that on video, but they're like, you can kind of see through them, but you kind of can't. This will get rid of them, and you can turn your tolerance up or down depending on if you need it or not. Tolerance basically chooses more colors within the range of the color that you chose. So like if you choose a translucent background, it'll choose more colors from the translucent, so it'll choose every single color, just more visible ones, I guess. And you just get rid of all of them. Next thing you do, you go to image and you multiply both your sizes by 2. So mine are 128 by 128. So I have maintain aspect ratio on, and I multiply by 2. So I get 256. Press OK. Effects, noise, median, and I'll just go back to the defaults really quick. So usually your defaults are 10 by 50, your radius is 10 and your percentile is 50, and it should look something like that at the beginning, but what you're going to do is change all of that. Your radius, you're going to bring all the way down to 1, and your percentile, you're going to bring all the way up to around 70 to 75. I'm just going to bring it all the way up to 75, and as you can see, it has went up in quality. As you can see, the lines are kind of more fine now. They're not so, they don't have these giant spaces, as you can see. So yeah, you can, let's do that again. You can really see a difference between the two. And to do it again, turn it into 512, you just multiply again, so that's 512, okay. And then noise, median, radius 1, percentile 70, and now it's a really high def sword. This is 512 by 512, and this is 256 by 256. If you can't really see a difference, I would advise you guys to turn your quality on the video up to like 1080p or 720p, whatever the quality of the video is, or the highest quality of the video. So make sure to do that. But yeah, you can really see a difference. Now, let me just show you the difference in a sword that you don't fix the pixels in. So like, these pixels are really spaced out, and what is that static? Alright, so let's try the same thing. Image, resize to 56. And let me just repeat my median again. 175. And then 512. And as you can see, it is now HD, but what is this down here? Why does it look like it has some sort of disease? That's because you didn't fix your pixels. So, if you were to fix your pixels, it would be a different story. Oops. It would be a different story. So, let's go back to 128 and fix my pixels. Blop. Blop. Get rid of that. Put all this back up. And then let's fix it up. Basically, 256. And I'm just gonna repeat my median. 512, repeat. 512. Boom. And as you can see, it is now fixed. And it doesn't have a weird pimple effect now around the sides. So yeah, that's basically what the difference is. So yeah. I guess that was really quick. I can do another sword for you guys, but I'm not gonna do one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's how I usually do my swords if I want to take a low res one and put it to a higher res. So I'm just gonna go over it one time really fast, get rid of everything around it, resize to 56, noise, median, radius 1, percentile, 75, and then you can keep on going up, 512, repeat median, higher res, 1024, and do it again. It is a higher res again. 2048, as you can see, higher higher res again, but as you guys can see down here how it's like really pixelated. It can't fix that. You're gonna have to recolor if you want a better like image, I guess. I don't really fix it. I think it looks kind of cool when you don't fix it actually. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed making this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day, guys.